We are so excited to have everybody out here this evening, the class of 2022, our graduating class. At this time, we welcome our graduates to the field.
Oh my gosh, I'm actually kill myself. I'm actually
ask at this time if you'll remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Casa Grande Union High School's JROTC and the singing of our national anthem and the Casa Grande Union High School alma mater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? All hail to thee, our dear old time. Our love for you shall never die. We'll always be loyal, always be true. All hail Casa Grande, all hail, all hail.
Class of 2022 and our guest tonight, please be seated. Good evening, I'm Brian Mapp, principal of Casa Grande Union High School, and I welcome you to our 103rd annual commencement ceremony. Thanks for joining us tonight as we celebrate this year's graduates and unite them with each of you and all of our legacy of Casa Grande Union alumni. Please help me welcome our superintendent, Dr. Anna Battle. I would also like to recognize our governing board members, board president, the Honorable Jack Hennis, the Honorable Kelly Harrington, the Honorable Taylor Kirby, the Honorable Joe Lopez, and the Honorable Chuck Wright. I want to give special thanks to Mrs. Donna Tejas for all the years she has helped to prepare the students with their speeches. Please help me also recognize Assistant Principals, Mr. Greg Anderson, Mr. Randy Robbins, Mrs. Rebecca Spollinger, and Mrs. Dora Simmons. Also on the stand tonight is Andrea Turan, and Mrs. Andrea Turan, Administrator of Casa Grande Online Academy. Of course, we are especially grateful for our parents, guardians, grandparents, family, and friends who have joined us this evening. Thank you for being with us and for sharing these talented young men and ladies with us. Finally, a huge welcome to the class of 2022 who we honor tonight. Thank you to our award-winning Casa Grande Union High School Band and Choir for sharing your musical talents with us, along with our talented JROTC who assisted with the presentation of colors. I would like to thank the many men and women who have served, past, present, in the armed forces, along with all of our first responders and healthcare workers who have labored so selflessly, especially during these last difficult years. Many of our students will quickly be joining this heroic labor as they go into the armed forces, law enforcement, fire science, and the medical field. We are proud of you. In addition to the ravages of COVID these last few years, we have been personally impacted with the loss of one of our own this last year. And unfortunately today, as a nation, we have another tragedy that occurred. If at this time you'll please join with me in a moment of silence as we remember each of our loved ones that have been impacted. Thank you. Our graduating seniors will join a proud group of alumni. We'd like to invite those alumni with us today to stand and be recognized. If we can give each of them a round of applause. Way to go, Cougars! Casa Grande Union High School has a rich heritage and connection to the Casa Grande Union High School Cougars. These graduates today embody what it means to have Cougar pride. They have embraced our motto of inspiring excellence by finding excellence within and by encouraging those around them to live up to that potential. The class of 2022 has proven that they can successfully tackle life's obstacles. They have shown that greatness comes from overcoming challenges, even a pandemic. In the 1992 Barcelona Olympic Games, an Olympic runner, Derek Redmond, tore his hamstring in the 400-meter semifinal. However, he fought through his pain, and with assistance from his father, he managed to complete a full lap of the track as the crowd gave him a standing ovation. In fact, the crowd may have cheered more for him than they did for the first-place runner. There is something of great value in finishing strong, graduates. The world needs more people like Derek Redmond, individuals who are willing to go an extra lap, even though it may appear impossible. Class of 2022, many of you have persevered through your own figurative torn hamstrings. I hope you remember that you have that strength within each of you during your future challenges and continue to persevere. While many cheered on Derek Redmond for finishing his race, I believe that another hero that day was his father. What a beautiful moment. Recognizing that his son was hurt, he jumped to his side and instead of carrying him off the track, walked side by side, helping him to meet his goal and finish his race. Many of you have family members and friends who have done that for you. But graduates, I hope more for you. I hope that you will surround yourself with positive influences and support such who can lift you up in times of trial. I also hope that you will continue to develop your own capacity to be more like Derek Redmond's father and support those around you appropriately so that they can finish their races. Giving back and serving others is often the most noble pursuit of life. Steve Jobs reminds us of the importance of making your own path in life. He said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. In fact, the last lines of Robert Frost's poems says, "The road not taken," reminds us of the importance of this journey. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Tonight, we celebrate your commencement, not an end, but a beginning of your journey to greater opportunities. I challenge you now to live your lives with the honor, pride, perseverance, and service that has marked your high school career, to not always take the easy road. Class of 2022, tonight's graduates, you have made me a better person for knowing you. I commend you for your character and integrity. I look forward to our future and know that you will be of great worth. Congratulations. Ms. Kayla Riggs, Student Body President, will formally welcome you to our 103rd commencement ceremony. Kayla's parents are Rusty and Tricia Riggs. Will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please help me welcome Kayla, who will give our welcome as Student Body President. This exceptional young woman has been focused on academics and is an excellent role model to her fellow students. She takes the leadership of our school seriously and is committed to representing Casa Grande Union High School with pride. Kayla was involved in many, and I do mean many, extracurricular activities. She has been part of student council for 4 years. She held various officer positions and now is presently our student body president. She was a member of National Honor Society, Early Childhood Education Program, and a member of Key Club. Kayla feels her most important accomplishment during her tenure was being able to serve her community and school. In August, Kayla will be attending Northern Arizona University Honors College, where she will major in elementary education and minor in creative media and film. Her aspiration is to positively impact people in any way possible, to pursue what gives them joy. Please help me welcome your student body president, Miss Kayla Riggs.
Good evening, Cougars. On behalf of the student body, I would like to welcome Casa Grande Union High School District Governing Board, our Superintendent, Dr. Battle, CGUHS administration, faculty, and staff, and our families and guests. It is my honor tonight as your student body president to address you this evening. I know you may get annoyed with hearing my voice in the announcements every morning, but hear me out one more time. Over the course of the last 4 years, our class has experienced things we never thought we would. We entered into our senior year being the only class who completed a whole year of normal schooling. Through our various clubs and organizations, we have had many accomplishments. NHS, Key Club, and Student Council carried out various school and community fundraisers, cleanups, and events. Our marching band took second in their state competition. Our FFA won Best Chapter in all of Arizona, and 8 out of the 10 competition teams placed top 10 in state. The robotics team traveled to Flagstaff to compete in the Arizona North Regional and received the Gracious Professionalism Award. 3 engineering students will develop an instrument payload that will be launched into space by a NASA rocket later this year with payloads from around the country. Cheer placed second at state. And our football team, for the first time in Union history, went undefeated and took the Division 4A state championship. These are just a few of the many things that we have achieved. We've accomplished many great things as a class, but after tonight, we will go our separate ways. On a more serious note, it's strange to think that the person you were joking around with in math class last week may never see you again. It just goes to show that every interaction is important, and time moves faster than we ever thought it would. Since this is my last chance to address you all, my final message is this. My one hope for you today and for your future is simply do not let life happen without you. What I mean by that is do not simply exist in the space you occupy. I hope you really, truly live. When you wake up, I hope that you are grateful for a fresh start. Then, I hope you step outside and notice the way how saying hello to a stranger can make a smile reach their eyes. I hope that you actively choose in every passing moment to reach for what ignites a fire inside of you. If it is a dream, pursue it relentlessly. If it is a love, make sure they know you care. Whatever you do, wherever you will be, I hope you do it with all of your heart. And please know that it is okay to not have all of the answers right now. To those of you who are still in high school, do not waste it. You still have so much time to get involved. The more people you meet, the more you do, the more experiences you create, the more exciting life is. Seniors, many of us might wonder, what do we do now? What if you do not know your passion or your mission? I say that is okay. You can fall in love at the age of 30. You can discover your true passion at 40. You may even go back to school at 50. You can learn to dance, draw, or do anything you like at the age of 60. Relax. Just because you did not do most or any of these things considered young adult milestones does not mean you never will. There is no cutoff date for discovery. Happiness is what you make it. Just remember that there is still so much we do not know about ourselves. In a year from now, you can fall in love with someone that you've not even met yet. You can find that song that makes you turn the volume all the way up when it comes on. Or you could become obsessed with the food you once thought you hated. We change as life goes on. We grow as life changes. Our experiences shape us into a new person, and that makes life beautiful. If you are not sure what you want to do now, just keep moving forward. Try new things. I hope you look back at your high school days with a smile, but more importantly, I hope you look to the future and see all of your possibilities. Casa Grande Union High School, thank you for the memories, and these last 4 years I will forever cherish. Have a great day, Cougars.
Thank you, Kayla. What a wonderful message, especially that of a growth mindset as we can improve and continue to expand every chance we get. Class rankings are calculated at the end of 7th semester and are based on students' cumulative GPA. Graduating with the honor of being valedictorian is one of high school's class most accomplished graduating with the honor of being valedictorian of one's high school's class is not accomplished without consistent commitment to excellence and great personal sacrifice. Please help me welcome Casa Grande Union High School's valedictorian, Hunter Scholes. Hunter's parents are Jamie and Marty Scholes, whom we also honor today. Will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Hunter is an outstanding student, has demonstrated academic excellence, and has earned a GPA of 4.732. During his years here at Casa Grande Union High School, Hunter challenged himself with a rigorous course load, including several AP classes. The distinguished AP scholars focused on academics, as well as serving as treasurer for both National Honor Society and the senior class. He served as captain of the swim and tennis teams. Hunter participated for 3 years in varsity wrestling, 3 years in varsity swimming, and 3 years in varsity tennis. This astonishing young man was part of Cougar Buddies, Link Crew, and volunteered with Special Olympics. Hunter thrives on being active, loves to hike, run, juggle, and you'll find out tonight has a wonderful sense of humor. He can solve a Rubik's Cube, and apparently is ambidextrous. He was appointed to West Point Naval Academy and the Air Force Academy. Hunter will attend the Air Force Academy in pursuit of an engineering degree. He aspires to earn his college degree, his pilot's license, and to proudly serve his country. Hunter thus far has received over $1,391,472 in scholarships. Who said it doesn't pay to go to school? I am honored to be able to introduce this outstanding young man. Please welcome Mr. Hunter Scholes.
All right. Welcome, Casa Grande Union High School, governing board members, Superintendent Dr. Battle, Principal Mr. Mab, administration, faculty, and staff. parents, CGUHS alumni, honored guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2022. Now, for those of you who do not have the good fortune to be graced with my abundant wisdom in high school, I'd like to take this time to impart just a little bit of that wisdom to you this evening. I know that many of you would rather just get this over with as quickly as possible and party until the sun comes up, because I feel the exact same way. As a result, I only ask for a few minutes of your time. I'd like to thank some special people in my life whose love and support has helped me get here tonight. To my friends, thank you for making high school the best 4 years to date. Shout out to the co-founders and the tennis team. Yeah. I especially want to thank my girlfriend, Haley Mace. Yeah, I know it's cheesy. Haley, you are the love of my life, and thank you. There it goes again. And thank you for all you have done. Somehow, you have made the busiest and most stressful part of my life the happiest to date. Thank you to my younger siblings, Howie and Maggie, for always rolling with the punches. Maggie, I wish you luck with Mom and Dad next year. You're gonna need it. Thank you to my older brother, Henry, also a CGUHS graduate and valedictorian, who constantly pushed me to be better than he was. Big shoes to fill. Oh wait, he's got small feet. However, my dear brother, I have lived up to your challenge. Finally, I would like to thank my parents for always demanding my best, expecting my best, and celebrating my best. Mom and Dad, you are the best. Class of 2022, I am sure you can identify with the gratitude I feel for my parents. At this time, would you all please stand, turn to your parents, or those who serve that role in your life, and join, come on, stand, and join me in giving them all a big round of applause. All right, now sit down. Thank you. 302,400. I ask that you please remember that number. 302,400. One more time, everybody. 302,400. I'll get back to that number in a minute, but I need you guys to remember it. Well, folks, we finally did it. We made it through all the drama and hardships of high school, from the agony of online school to the joys of prom and homecoming. Now that we are here, what is there that really represents our time in high school? Letterman jackets? Heck no, those things are way too expensive. Class rings? Or is it something even simpler? A diploma? Did we really just attend 4 years of high school for a simple piece of paper with several signatures of people we have never met? Like, do you know that guy back there? Like, really? Is that it? I am kidding, of course. This simple piece of paper, our diplomas, are so much more. For some, it will just sit on a shelf or be placed in a filing cabinet, never to be touched or glanced at again. But for others, hopefully many others, this simple paper means possibilities. It's a key of sorts to open doors many could not have imagined, a key to a better, more comfortable life, or to continue your learning after high school. Maybe it could be used to reset your life after difficulties you may have experienced in high school. Perhaps it is a key to military service, finding a job, or beginning your own family. The doors you unlock will be up to you. As far as I am concerned, I'm using my key to make lots of money. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to make some money. I may have talked about our diplomas like it is the only thing we have received from high school, but of course it is not. During high school, many of us discovered who we are. We stand here tonight ready to begin the journey to what we will become. And if you claim to not have learned anything from high school, you at least developed relationships that will last. And if you claim to not have made any meaningful relationships, at least you learned something. And if you're like the rest of us, you at least learned how to use Quizlet and SparkNotes. Now, of this abundant wisdom I possess, I would like to leave everybody with 3 pieces of advice as you work to accomplish your future endeavors. First, I'm a big believer in delayed gratification. Do you guys remember that number I gave you a few minutes ago? What was it? Almost there. 302,400. Do you guys know what that number represents? I'll get back to it in a minute. My second piece of advice is to always challenge yourself and push to that next level. Whether you are pursuing sports after high school, academics, or just life, challenge yourself to be the best version of you. Challenge yourself to be the best teacher, construction worker, accountant, business owner, doctor, lawyer, mother or father you can be. Take your life by the horns and ride. Lastly, remember the good times. In the future, be like your grandparents and reminisce over the good old days. The homecomings, the proms, the friends you made, winning the football state championship. Woo! Remember especially this night, graduation night, when you partied all night long. Let's turn up. Thank you, graduating class of 2022. Oh yeah, that number I told you guys to remember. Well, run the tape.
As we come on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
2,400 minutes. Who else was sleeping in that class? 302,400 minutes. That's how many minutes are in high school. Classrooms, it's paid weeks, online school, and football seasons. 4 birthdays, AP classes, and beer books you made us read. 302,400 minutes. That's like the entire Trump presidency. You lost your true love, then you found another. I argued with Mr. Craig and I think I made him cry. High school was so long. I can't believe it was this long. High school was so long. Did I learn anything? High school was so long. I'm done, you're done. So long.
Hunter, thank you for that lasting memory and for your humor. The reward for maintaining superior grades is both a sense of accomplishment and the honor of holding the academic position as this year's salutatorian. Oftentimes, these GPAs can be separated by merely tenths of a point. Graduating with the honor of being salutatorian of one's high school class is not accomplished without consistent commitment to excellence and great personal sacrifice. I take great pleasure to introduce Miss Clara Isabella Munguia Rivas. Clara's parents are Joaquin and Aurora Munguia. Congratulations, you've done a phenomenal job with your daughter. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. It is evident that Clara is a diligent and dedicated student. It is her disposition, commitment to rigorous courses and intellect that earn her the honor and rank of salutatorian. Clara will attend Central Arizona College this fall and transfer to a university to major in international affairs. Her goals are to become skilled in foreign relations, to serve as a diplomat, and gain hands-on experience working with corporate regulations. This exceptional young AP scholar was a member of the Student Council, Key Club, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Bilingual Multicultural Club, Girls Who Code, DECA, Link Crew, Delegate for Future Voices, Special Needs Art Mentor, Captain of Casa Grande Union High School's girls tennis team, and Tennis State Championship competitor for girls singles. Outside of school, she's also involved with St. Anthony's Youth Group, ARCO. Please welcome tonight Miss Clara Isabel Munguia Rivas to the stand.
Okay. Good evening. I would like to start off by thanking everyone who is here tonight. Parents, faculty, staff, administration, and governing board members, and my peers who are graduating with me tonight as Casa Grande Union High School's class of 2022. You all are amazing. I would like to give a warm thank you to Linda Cassidy for her big heart and support that has always been present for our Key Club family. Brad Kepler, remarkable bookstore keeper and a delightful Cougar Ground sound effect artist at football games. He is possibly the nicest man on our campus. Ms. Bettina, for her insightful advice and guidance. To my teachers, for the proficiency and experience. Mr. Heimler, for being there with me for AP World History, APUSH, and Government. And John Green, for whom we can appreciate his wisdom and crash courses, which taught us everything we need to know in order to excel. Thank you to my friends who have made the last 4 years so memorable. Never will I forget the exciting football games alongside all of you, even though I had no clue of what was going on. But that did not take away from the fun of cheering and being part of the crowd, so thank you. I would like to recognize my coaches, Mrs. Echeverria, Mrs. Maestes, and Mrs. Sewer. As luck would have it, the good interactions never really end. It is a privilege to be on the podium tonight, and an extraordinary honor to deliver a speech moments before we officially see an end to our time together and each begin our new paths. These are the good times of which we live knowing are the good times. I have faced the past 4 years accompanied by a large and diverse group of individuals. We will now be taking our next steps as adults, what adults would like to refer to as the real world, as if being tested on a weekly basis, whether you're really a student on this campus or walking in with the backpack on and dark eye circles in the mornings had not given the sense of being authentic enough. But we did it. We survived 8 semesters, 16 quarters, 12,720 days, 390,000 hours, 16,428,290 minutes, 45 fire drills, 30 spirit weeks, 14 bathroom closures, 61 dress code violations, and 108 "Can I use the restroom?" followed by "Oh, I don't know, can you?" of high school. Let that sink in with you for just a moment. I just made all of that up. We are all used to deceit sometimes. I was under the impression that I was going to learn how to kill a mockingbird in my English class and only picked up that Scout's father is the GOAT, otherwise known as the greatest of all time. In high school, I learned to set my expectations low. This was especially valid after being informed that if we took the human geography course, there would be a multitude of foods we would try throughout the semester. Nevertheless, only one potluck had occurred and ceased to happen again. However, this strategy to keep expectations low had been a good strategy, as I could embrace
the good and unexpected moments that came with developing into the person that I have become. Take my word for it. Never fall for the cheap food tactic when you sign up for your classes. Changes can happen at the snap of a finger. Here at Union, these changes have certainly taken place. When we first arrived our freshman year, you would not have known these school grounds as much as you do today. Although, if you were to ask me why our buildings skip the letter I when they go in alphabetical order, I simply would not be able to help you. Sophomore year brought change to our method of learning through the Microsoft Teams application. It was certainly most painfully difficult going back to school with regular clothes on and leaving our beds to attend class. Our teachers and faculty changed. Our cafeteria changed. I like the food now. Our IDs were enforced for the bathrooms on some days, and our IDs were not enforced on others. Taking a look back, these changes have proven to be a big influence on who we are today. I would like to congratulate once again all of my peers who have made it this far with me. Everyone deserved to be here tonight. Our hearts rest with Danielle, to the smile who could take away sorrows, whose words could lift spirits, and friendship fill this community with joy. A part of you will always remain with us. Today counts. Take a look around at your peers. Embrace this final moment. Parents, take a good glance at your child, if you can still tell which child with the blue cap and gown is the one that belongs to you. They may say this is it, but they also said that for our senior homecoming dance. In Arizona, you will find everything from A to Z. And well, let me just say, that night, everything was looking merely perfect. We walked on the red carpet rolled out in front of us, following the theme of Hollywood, which led the way to the dance floor. Only then, it began to rain. Minutes later, the sky poured without mercy. Soon after, somebody got engaged. Nevertheless, they ended up rescheduling the dance, and we had not one, but two chances to say, I'll just stay home this time. But if you had been there, either of the times, it had been a pretty good dance. Me gustaría dedicar esta porción de mi discurso para mi familia, a mi mamá, mi papá, mis hermanos y las personas muy cerca de nosotros, quienes nos han dado mucho apoyo estos años. Es mi honor presentar frente a las familias hispanas esta noche, pues siempre se siente el corazón lleno con mi comunidad que está ahí por todo. Si tiene una hija o hijo que se va a graduar esta noche, les quiero felicitar. Como estudiantes hemos enfrentado múltiples obstáculos y al final logramos terminar esta etapa. Les quiero contar un poco de mis padres. En las mañanas, antes de que el sol del día sale, mi papá ya está despierto. Él me prepara algo para desayunar y para el almuerzo cada mañana antes de irme a la escuela. Lo admiro más de lo que se imagina. Dedica su tiempo para sus hijas, nos lleva a donde necesitamos ir, busca maneras de cómo hacerlo más fácil para nosotras. Nos pasea por la ciudad como si fuera lo más exclusivo del mundo. Y él nos ama sin límite. También les quiero contar un poco de mi mamá. Water break. Sorry. I'm trying to make sure like nothing gets in my makeup. It took so long. Anyways. También les quiero contar un poco de mi mamá. Mi madre es una persona hermosa por dentro y por fuera. Ella es fuerte, inteligente, atenta y capaz de hacer lo que pone en su mente. Ella tiene una sabiduría de uno en una generación. Trabaja horas largas en la semana, pero siempre sin quejarse. Es un ejemplo de una profesional y madre con el corazón puro. Mis palabras se quedan cortas para agradecerlos a los dos por su compasión y paciencia. Los quiero, pero aún me quedo en casa por 2 años más, así que por favor síganme teniendo paciencia. Y finalmente, mi hermana Aurora, my sister, I love you so much. I cannot thank God enough for what a blessing you have been to my life. Los quiero mucho. Okay, we're gonna finish strong, guys. Class of 2022, athletes, mathletes, scientists, student leaders, Dutch Bros main clientele, my fellow procrastinators with whom I identify, survivors of COVID-19's worst stages, prophets of the school's 4 forbidden bees. How could you have really been part of our school if you did not know these? I would like for you to keep moving forward. Our time is now to make this our world of gold. Thank you and good night.
Claire, you're amazing, and thank you for sharing a little bit of your family with us and your love for them. I know each of our seniors have family, friends, and people that they can relate and have been there for each of them. So thank you for sharing that with us. Casa Grande Union High School has an exceptional number of graduates receiving scholarly accolades. Students who receive these honors have been awarded different colored cords and medals. I would like to commend each of these students for attaining their high academic achievements. Honor graduates are those students who have a GPA of 3.5 or higher. They have been awarded a gold medallion. Students, at this time, if you have that gold medallion, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Casa Grande Union High School is very proud of our students who are receiving scholarships. In addition to those scholarships, those students are recipients of a Red Scholarship cord. Combined, the Casa Grande Union High School class of 2022 has received $7,791,462 to date. Also worthy of recognition are those who did not receive an award, but through sheer determination and tenacity, never abandoned their goals of a high school diploma. To all the parents, grandparents, foster parents, and caregivers who never gave up on their students, we also applaud you. Thank you. At this time, please help me welcome our Casa Grande Union High School District Superintendent, Dr. Anna Battle.
Thank you, Mr. Mapp. I would like to thank all of the men and women in attendance who have served or are serving currently in the armed forces to stand and be recognized. would like to ask that the students of class of 2022 who intend to go to the armed forces after graduation to stand and be recognized. Thank you all. Please be seated. Thank you all for your service in protecting the freedoms of this great country. The presentation of this amazing senior class. Casa Grande Union High School District Governing Board members, faculty, parents, and graduates. It is my pleasure as superintendent of Casa Grande Union High School District to certify that these students have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Arizona and the Casa Grande Union High School District. Accordingly, I present this class to Mr. Jack Hennis, President of the Governing Board. Mr. Hennis, I respectfully request that you accept these graduates and that you and your fellow board members confer diplomas upon them.
Thank you, Dr. Battle. As the president of the governing board of the Casa Grande Union High School District, and by the authority vested in me and by the Constitution, the laws of the state of Arizona, I accept and confirm that the Casa Grande Union class of 2022 has met the requirements for graduations. Shall we get some diplomas?
We'd invite our readers, Mr. Ernie Razzo and Ms. Norma Sanchez, to please come to the podiums.
Kayla Riggs.
Sabrina Alexis Alley.
Hunter Daniel Scholes.
Alexis Angela Allison.
Clara Isabela Munguia Rivas.
Lillian Marie Allison.
Kaylee Alexis Carrizales.
Yesenia Ramona Alonso Garcia.
Angelina J. Asian.
Reese Jaron Amato.
Serena Monique Acuna.
Nicholas Anthony Anaya.
Jeanette Maria Aguilar.
Blake Evan Anderson DeCarlo.
Lisette Alcala.
Cheyenne Anguamea.
Emma Marie Alejandres.
Heather Little Wolf Anton.
Kristen Marie Alexander.
Mandy Misty Rainbow Anton.
Abraham Arciniega.
Tyler Barreras.
Kayla Joana Argüelles Silva.
Enrique Bautista Gutierrez.
Israel Aros.
Katie Marie Bautista.
José Senestro Atrián.
Avery Shea Beam.
Demetrius Jeremiah Dwayne Escueda.
Dylan Lee Beneventi.
Marcus William Baca.
Carolyn Leonor Blanco.
Daniel Nathan Bahi.
Grayson Ray Borgards.
Destiny Justine Valdenegro.
Emily Lynn Bosch.
Mia Ariana Ballesteros.
Garrett Cameron Brady.
Dion Malachi Barnett Jr.
Trip Logan Breitkreitz.
Ian Brockway.
Matthew Ryan Castillo.
Isabella Marie Brunsberg.
Kaylee Ray Cecil.
Anessa Ray Buchel.
Salvador Cervantes Jr.
Maybet Yuridia Burruel Reina.
Myla Angelie Chase.
Gage Paul Byers.
Jose Manuel Chavarin Jr.
Robert Lamar Campbell.
Joangel Chavarria Jr.
Merrick Evan Carlisi.
Morgan Danielle Chavez.
Aiden Charles Castillo.
Fabian Chavez Rodriguez.
Matthew Alexander Castillo.
Ayana Raquel Mendoza Coralejo.
Miles Allen Claremont.
Gabriana Monique Coralejo.
Trevor Ashton Coble.
Connor Mitchell G. Crockett.
Raul Charles Kaufman.
Sine Addison Puritan.
Trevor James Cordova.
Brandon Matthew De Silva.
Seth Angel Corella.
Connor T. Davis.
Emilio Esteban Cornejo.
Ismael De Leon.
Mariana Cristina Lucia Corona.
Gunnar Robert Deathridge.
Mackenzie Marie Corral.
Joseline Maria Nicole Decino.
Francisco Viarte Maldonado.
Nicholas Stephen Estrada.
Brady Antonio Diaz.
Aliyah Tatiana Flores.
Isabela Viviana Diaz.
Angel Heriberto Flores.
Magali Diaz.
Anthony Enrique Flores.
Alexis Renee Nicole Downard.
Michael R. Flores Jr.
Jonathan Egurola.
Kristen Alexandria Flores.
Erica Curly Enriquez.
Michael Anthony Forsch.
Alexandra Ann Espinosa.
Jacob Christopher Franco.
Chloe Gabrielle Estes.
Brooke Elise Francois.
Anisa Maria Estrada.
Christina Galarza.
Cooper Powell Galbraith.
Derek Vermont Gibson Jr.
Alexandra Shea Garcia.
Jade Ashley Jufrey.
Aliyah Rosalinda Garcia.
Zion Nathaniel Gomez.
Elijah Miguel Garcia.
Angel Jose Gonzalez.
Jesus Manuel Garcia.
Christian Ryan Gooch.
Samaria Akezia Garcia.
Jocelyn Alicia Grajeda.
Ana Belén Garcia Cruz.
Juliet Marie Graves.
Demetrius Deshawn Garrett.
Victoria Ashley Greer.
Destiny Marie Jeter.
Noah Anthony Grijalva.
Amaya Jade Guadian.
Javen Alexander Heath.
Anthony Nicholas Guadian.
Bryn Cassidy Heaton.
Luz Adriana Guatzozon.
Celine Marie Hernandez.
Edith Juliet Havana Reina.
Cassandra Marie Hernandez.
Lauren Inez Harris.
Elizabeth Guadalupe Herrera Leiva.
Corey Harrison.
Makai Jalon Hibbler.
Tyler Matthew Harwood.
Kayla Marie Higgs.
Shun Marcus Hatton.
Abigail Katzen Hindhedi.
Brenna Autumn Nicole Honeybone.
Janae Carol Jones.
Vanessa Shondine Honey Belente.
Cohen Alexander Jones.
Victor Insunza Ramirez.
Aaliyah Marie Jordan.
Mia Janae Jackson.
Justin Lee Jordan.
Dariana Rosette James.
Alex Paul Justin.
Gabriel Ángel Jiménez.
Harsh Kanogia.
Daniel Jacob Johns.
Aubrey Nicole Keeling.
Emmy Shizuka Kraus.
Ramiro Jared Keaton.
Caleb Matthew Kukoski.
Evan Anthony Kirkbride.
Charlene Landeros.
Katerina Cohen.
Eric Amando Lawson.
Caleb Logan Ledesma.
Michael Christian Lawson.
Darian Siberia Leon.
Teresa Cheyenne Lena.
Trisha Rose Leslie.
Matt Jamari Layton Jr.
Sierra Lewis.
Eric Lascano Parra.
Baruch Lim.
Christine Lee.
Alora Grace Linehan.
Jason Randy Levitt.
Remington David Linky.
Samuel Austin Lohr.
Destiny Alexandra Lobos.
Andy J. Lopez.
Neve Celeste Marquez.
Diego Reyes Lopez.
Jacob Allen Marshall.
Matthew Ramon Lopez.
Stephanie Martinez.
Miguel Alejandro Lopez.
Ethan Nathaniel Martinez.
Tanner Levitt Lopez.
Haley Jade Martinez.
Chloe Bell Lyons.
Jaden Luis Martinez.
Caden Fred Manuel.
Zachary Michael Martinez.
Jalen Wayne Mark.
Ángela Concepción Martinez Alvarez.
Benjamin Alexander Maroney.
Lorea Faith Mayo.
Brock Thomas McCarley.
Brianna Milagros Mena.
Ethan Michael McClintock.
Viviana Araceli Mendoza.
Lane David Med.
Bianca Noemí Mijares.
Lillian Medrano.
Karina Marie Minert.
Selena Estrella Mejia.
Haley Quinn Mitchell.
Destiny Brianna Melendez.
Bethsaida Paola Molina.
Drake Vaughn Melton.
Matthew Jadrian Monreal.
Lisette Yurisa Araya Mendivil.
Caleb James Montoya.
Jose Gil Mendoza.
Marissa Moreno.
Brandon Matthew Munoz.
Michael Brandon Moya.
Danielle Page Murieta.
Maximus Carlos Nieto.
Anthony Salazar Murieta.
Samantha Azalea Nieto.
Mia Lily Ray Muruato.
Chase James Normile.
Savannah Madison Myers.
Mason Sharp Norris.
Tyler Andrew Nolte.
Cassandra Norsargaray.
Isela Monique Naranjo.
Celine Ann Ochoa.
Simone Pearl Natani.
Ileana Joel Olivares.
Joanna Jasmine Negrete.
Diamond Melody Opiana.
Aisha Joshe Newton.
Damara Janine Orellana.
Noé Ortiz.
Christopher Rene Ortega Jr.
Caitlin Rose Ott.
Ariel Unique Pink.
Victoria May Penka.
Alexis Nicole Piñon.
Mia Kathleen Perea.
Sergio Abraham Piñon.
Audrey Madison Bettis.
Ethan Christopher Pittman.
Damian Willie Bettis.
Daisha Lorray Prado.
Ivana Cecilia Perez.
Maria Brianne Prasek.
Tristan Havana Perez.
Tiana Renee Prescott.
Paige Melissa Perry.
Sean Killian Price.
Tituan Pichon.
Ashley Yasmin Queseda Argumedo.
Israel Gilbert Ramirez.
Matthew Ritchie.
Keanu Adrian Ramirez.
Ryan James Ricomini.
Demery Ane Ramos.
Gabriel Rafael Rios.
Christiana Lynn Reed.
Maritza Clarisa Rivas.
Alize Ray Reyes.
Bianca Candelaria Rivera.
Lucas Xavier Reyes.
Aaliyah Roxanne Robbins.
Canyon David Reyna.
Devin Anthony Robinson.
Silas Ethan Rocha.
Alina Crisal Robles.
Alisana Mariah Rodriguez.
Sarah Corinne Robles.
Alize Esther Rodriguez.
Adrian Santos Rodriguez.
AJ Rodriguez.
Clay Azul Rodriguez.
Brianna Giselle Rodriguez.
Andrew Dale Rogers.
Jaylene Mia Rodriguez.
Sabrina Yvette Leonor Romero.
Natalie Ann Rodriguez.
Sapphire Maria Romero.
Riley Ann Rodriguez.
Joseph Todd Rosales Jr.
José Sebastián Rodríguez Guizar.
Kimberly Marie Reese.
Michael Angelo Rodriguez Jr.
Raymond Luis Reese.
Jorge Saldivar Garcia Jr.
Riley James Sherrill.
Evelina Jaques Salinas.
Rianne Carly Sherwood.
Joshua Xavier Sandoval.
Elijah Alice Sierras.
Michael Damon Shaw.
Ariana Edith Cifuentes.
Zachary Richard Schultz.
Kristen Grace Simmons.
Sarah Marie Scotts.
Savannah Lee Simo.
Kyle Benjamin Sharp.
Michael Naheem Simpson.
Harley Tucker Smith.
Brisa Analí Siquieros.
Juan Solórzano Garcia.
Austin Ray Cisney.
Alexia Tatiana Somoza.
Braden Cooper Smith.
Thomas Roman Sotelo.
Nevea Marie Stone.
Xavier Ruben Sotelo.
Jake Antonio Silvestre.
Alfonso Tyson Soto.
Noah Javion Tambadua.
Destiny Irene Soto.
Jasleen Tapia.
Danixa Idalia Soto Martinez.
Manuel Angel Tapia IV.
Marcus William Statham.
Benjamin Darrell Teague.
Nathan Philip Steen.
Chloe Neve Torres.
Tatiana Torres.
Ian Jose Torres.
Michael Joshua Torres Rodriguez.
Joseph Luis Torres.
Joseph Michael Toussaint.
Juliana Mary Jane Valdez.
Trevor Scott Tressel.
Evelyn Gabriela Valdez Ortiz.
Michaela Jocelyn Trical Freeman.
Orlando Valencia Jr.
Jessica Erlise Turner.
Angie Giselle Valenzuela.
Joshua Michael Umstead.
Jesse Elias Valenzuela.
Julián Emilio Urbina.
Robert Vasquez.
Ernesto Urrea Rojo.
Dianise Nashley Vasquez Velez.
Jordan James Ute.
Chayton Clifford Vidum.
Kaylee Ivy Velasco.
Aiden Michael Velarde.
Delilah Giselle Velasquez.
Desiree Chantel Walker.
Darion Darrell Walker.
Destiny Simone Walker.
Jordan Edward Velasquez.
Caitlin Shea Ward.
Andrea Alejandra Villa.
Barbara Leslie Weber.
Angelina Monique Villalobos.
Kevin Daniel White.
Jacob Edward Villarreal.
Sajan Amar White.
Jeremiah Nathaniel Villarreal.
Hannah LaFay Whitaker.
Ayana Grace Villescas.
Tyler Joseph Wilkerson.
Jamie Wilkbank.
Sophia Marie Drost.
Case Winfrey.
Alexander Joseph Manuel.
Bailey Joe Wolfkill.
Xavier Richard Molina.
Ariana Marie Wright.
Kayla Elizabeth Rangel.
Soraya Noel Wright.
Jamie Rose Rassler.
Carlos Zacarias Ibarra Jr.
Braden Alexander Robbins.
Lillian Ibarra.
Ayana Marie Rodriguez.
Kiana D. Cepeda.
Jesse Rodriguez.
Elian Chavez Zúñiga.
Nicholas Austin Cooper.
In a moment, Miss Kaylee Carrizales, Senior Class President, will deliver Casa Grande Union High School's 103rd farewell address on behalf of the senior class. Kaylee's parents are Joey Carrizales and Jennifer Bounds. Will you please stand and be recognized? Kaylee's active participation in Student Council, DECA, Varsity Swim Team, and National Honor Society allowed her to serve our community during her tenure at Casa Grande Union High School. Kaylee's most important accomplishment is making the most of her senior year. making new friends and growing as an individual. Kaylee will attend University of Arizona and pursue a degree in nursing. Her short-term career goal is to involve herself and learn new skills through communication and leadership. She is excited about the opportunities in her bright future. Please help me welcome your senior class president, Miss Kaylee Carrizales.
Thank you, Mr. Mab. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to again welcome and thank the platform guests with us here this evening. Your presence and participation have truly honored us. We appreciate all you have done to help make this night one to remember. Before I begin my closing remarks, tonight, the class of 2022 would like to remember Danielle Murieta. Danielle should have walked across the stage tonight to receive her high school diploma. I would ask that you join me in a moment of silence to mark Danny's absence tonight. Thank you. We remember Danny as spontaneous, determined, outgoing, friendly, and sometimes even a little sassy, although that is just scratching the surface. We all benefited from simply knowing her. Danielle exemplified what it meant to be a Casa Grande Cougar, and it is with both great pride and considerable sadness that we remember her tonight. It is such an honor to speak to you all this evening. Bittersweet is one word that describes a common feeling among all of us this evening. For the family, friends, and peers here in the stand, this day has come a lot faster than we anticipated. Happiness abounds here tonight as well. We are excited that our hard work has helped us reach tonight. There may also be a little sadness mixed into the emotional cauldron. Saying goodbye to something like our school or people we have grown to care about is hard. Whether you're feeling bittersweet, happy, sad, or something else, one thing is still true. Tonight, we are here to celebrate. Tonight, we are high school graduates. As a group, many of us were in such a hurry to grow up that we may not have enjoyed our 4 years in high school enough at the time. Looking back on the 4 years we spent here, we made memories that will stay with us forever. Tonight, we move on. Meeting under the bridge after every class will be no longer. Talks with Brad in the bookstore will not occur daily, and our friends will not be in the classroom next door or down the stairs. Our time as a Cougar allowed us to grow into the individuals we are today. We are unique, talented, capable, determined, and people ready to meet whatever challenges that we may face. This would not have been possible if it were not for our families, friends, teachers, and everyone else who helped us along the way. Many people would say our next chapter is the real world, although we have been living in the so-called real world for the past 18 years of our lives. This next chapter is simply a continuation of our ever-changing life story. We each will move on as individuals, meeting new people and experiencing new adventures. We begin a journey into the unknown that is literally filled with infinite opportunities. We must look at this as a positive thing and not dwell on the fear of the unknown. Over the last 4 years here at Casa Grande Union High School, I have learned to cherish every moment, the good and the bad, and be thankful for all of the memories. With so many people in our class, we may not have been able to get to know everyone, but we have walked on one path that will now split into approximately 400 paths. We have experienced many things together, including prom, homecoming. This year we were fortunate enough to have 2, winning Powder Puff back-to-back, winning Powder Buff, sports events including our undefeated football state championship, band competitions, club activities, and so many more. Friday Night Lights was truly mesmerizing. Spirit Weeks kept us on edge and excited for every traditional event here at Union. While Pep Assembly showed us what Mr. Trigole used to tell us when we were freshmen. It's a great day to be a Cougar. These events have allowed us, the class of 2022, to create memories that will last a lifetime. I would be remiss if I did not stop to thank my family. Mom and Dad, I am so thankful, and I will never be able to express how much your love and support has meant to me. You have been my best friends, my guides in the hardest times of my life, and my biggest cheerleaders. Nana, Tata, and Papa, you have been the people I go to when I look for wisdom. Your love has always been unconditional, and you have never failed to support me in all my endeavors. It is this amazing family of mine that will be my rock as I take the leap into my future. I feel confident that all of my classmates can relate to these feelings of gratitude. We would not be celebrating together tonight if it were not for those who are behind us every single step of the way. Well, it's time to close this speech, this night, and this chapter. Tomorrow is a new beginning, and may we face it with excitement. Thank you, Casa Grande Union High School, for everything. Class of 2022, we made it.
Thank you, Kaylee. At this time, Mr. Robbins will lead us in the long-standing tradition of turning the tassels. We'd like to thank Mr. Robbins for his long tenure and service at Casa Grande Union High School, and we wish him the best as he enters retirement and hope to see him at many of our future events. Please help me welcome Mr. Randy Robbins.
All right, it's time. I personally would like to congratulate the class of 2022. It's a great day to be a Cougar. You have all worked extremely hard to get here, and I could not be more proud of you. I wish each of you the best of luck in your future endeavors as you enter the workforce, higher education, or armed forces. Turning the tassel symbolizes your transition from candidate to graduate. Tassels are worn on the right side of the mortarboard and moved to the left side to signify graduate status. Seniors, please rise for the turning of the tassel. You may now begin to turn your tassel from right to left. You are now part of the tradition of Cougar alumni. On behalf of Casa Grande Union High School, I take great pride in presenting you the 103rd class to graduate from Casa Grande Union High School, the class of 2022. Welcome to the club.
Cougars, at this time, we'll go ahead and dismiss out to the back for the last part of this segment. For our fireworks, families, parents, guests, guardians, please wait until after the fireworks before you enter onto the field for your graduates.
right, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys make your way to the floor, please do not come to behind the stage. Please stay away from behind the stage. All right, guys, so everyone who's coming on, please do not come anywhere behind the stage. Thank you, guys.